Vesmir gets taken over by his curiosity and enters into this room here. He gets about there. That's his full movement. Can he just investigate the surroundings?
Sure. But
Okay,
while you're... Go ahead.
Sorry. I want to use my action to investigate.
I will say that you rush in that room with your movement, and before you really get to do anything else, you notice two shapes moving towards you from the ceiling, almost camouflaged like they were stalagmites. But you entering this room has now triggered them awake as they move in, sensing prey afoot.
Tuxedo Ken!
That's Tuxedo Ken.
Well, we return to our adventurers this Friday evening as they make their way climbing through the Grey Peak Mountains, having made the arduous journey up to the pass, at which now you have the viewpoint of looking over across the valley, the far side being the plains and hills and temperate climate of the Sword Coast. But there looks to be quite the journey ahead of you to get to there. If you want to go ahead and shift to the mountain pass board. Put your characters down. As you lead the travelers across the pass here with Azam, having discovered that the caravan cargo may not be all that you were led to believe it is last session, your primary concern laying before you is navigating this group through the treacherous mountains. Even from this vantage point, you can see that the cave walls are littered with caves. I'm sorry, the mountain walls are littered with caves. A stream cutting through the middle of this, and the path that you're on stretching before you. There looks to be multiple choices and multiple ways to cross this. Zam leaving those choices to you to help guide the party through. The kind of serene silence is broken by the scream of, best could be described as a large cat somewhere unseen that echoes and reverberates through the valley.
I'm waiting for Tyee to be like, cast paths without a trace.
Everybody within 30 feet. No.
I think there's a number that caps that, isn't it?
Does it? I don't know. Hold on.
I don't. What does it say?
It's every creature within 30 feet.
Oh,
yeah,
God,
it's everybody.
Oh.
Pack mules will take up a lot of space.
Creature ahead of you that you see?
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it for this. I wouldn't do it for this. I'm in a group of people.
That's time to do it.
A roll for all 20 NPC.
I'm for like a huge group like this is what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not going to move everything through. We're at the theater of the mind. I don't have a way to mass move all the models.
My immersion is shattered then.
I've got other VTPs we could play on.
Oh God.
But Azam looks, across the valley and says, well, Ares said that the fastest pace would be that there'd be an entrance into the crystal caverns below on the far side of this valley. The other choice would be to continue the overland route, but he said that one is prone to rock slides and other dangers. He leaves the decisions to the party to navigate the group through.
Okay, so he recommends going underground because rock slides are prone on the top side. Is that what you just said?
Yes. The gist of it.
I'm not a fan of being underground, but that sounds like it may be the better route.
Probably good. I mean, there are so many of us. And look, there are women and children. We cannot be risking rock slides. We have to take the safer route.
Yeah, but a rock slide on a mountain as opposed to a rock slide in a cave, which is safer?
Oh well, you know, it's just these mountains are known. Overland is known for the rock slides, and the caves aren't, I suppose.
Ah, well, something to do.
One would assume that the rock slides are more of an external phenomenon rather than one we must deal with in the caves. Coming by this recommendation.
Well, I'm up for caves, maybe. I ain't never been in one that deep, but worth finding out.
Plenty of darkness. I'm more comfortable in the dark.
Did you not say that you were not one for the caves? I am confused.
I don't like underground, but I do like being in the dark.
So
Yes.
they cancel each other out. It's fine then.
You strike me as a very gloomy stalker, so I think maybe you should take point on this, you know?
I will take point. I'll try to be sneaky and not make too much noise.
You want me to join you or just stay with the rest of the group?
I should be pretty good up front. Can see for far. Should be pretty quiet. I don't think much else could hear me coming.
All right, looks like caves, as long as we got scouts keeping an eye out.
Well, I assume with your elven ability, Karl, that you would be best suited on the front line to navigate this one for us.
I will.
Vesmir nods, and I assume the party moves on towards the caves.
Yeah.
To
Do
the
you want us
caves.
to move forward, or do we go to another board? How do you want us to do it? I guess.
No, you just kind of move. This is one of those choose your own adventure, explore type things.
Okay.
So as you guys figure out different paths that you want to take and whatnot, and I'll present challenges and descriptions.
No worries. We had that encounter. Did we get a long rest before we met up with his caravan?
Yeah, we were in the tavern. We stayed overnight.
Yeah, y'all slept overnight, so y'all did get a long rest.
Oh, sorry, I didn't cycle. My bad.
No worries. Just set your spells appropriately.
Karl, do you think this is the entrance?
I think we got to
that's a
cross
good
the river
question.
first.
I guess out of character, kind of like, do we know then exactly where it is, or we just know it's down here?
Ares had told the Zam that it is on the far side of the valley. That being said, Zam's never taken this route before, so he's not 100% sure which direction to go.
Well, I think in that case, we should kind of form an advanced party and kind of scope this out so that we know, so that we don't have the whole crew moving along with us, and we all get into danger at the same time. Maybe they can stay where they're safe, and we can go out ahead, perhaps.
That would make sense, not to cluster the caravan together. Maybe we do 2 or 3 groups.
Is there any? I mean, does the path look well traveled? Like signs of which direction we would go once we get down to the bottom?
You can see that there are several paths. The snake, kind of like the one the most obvious that lays before you, kind of snakes down this slant all the way to the bottom, and then kind of cuts back. And then on the far side of the valley, you can see that there looks to be another kind of a natural rock formation that carves up. There looks to be some dwarven, even from this vantage point, you can see that it looks to be dwarven architecture cut into the side of the mountain on the far side that presents some type of passageway as well that snakes around to the far side of the valley. There also looks to be some other routes on this side of the valley that could potentially span across as well. You'll have to just kind of explore as you go.
So looking into the hole here with Cal, what would we notice? I guess.
So as you look into this particular cavernous entrance into the cave or into the side of the rock there, it's a fairly spacious cavern. There's not a whole lot of light that penetrates into it. Ignore the actual sunlight coming in, and it does kind of snake back around. There is an aroma, kind of wafting out of it, something akin to ammonia.
Smells bad in there. Maybe animals.
Now, real quick, you just described some ruins. There's some on the left side, and there's some on the west side that's like a ruined castle. Which one were you talking about?
The one on the south side there, in the far side of
South side, perfect.
It would be the dwarven ones. There does look to be, some type of ruin at the end of the valley here, although its type of construction is a little bit hard to tell from this vantage point. But it's definitely some type of man-made structure.
Well,
does that? Oh, sorry.
No. I was just going to ask if Aries said it was dwarven mines or just mines in general.
He did not specify.
Nah.
Califax did say that they were dwarven looking, but that was the DM speaking, not necessarily Aries or anybody else. Would I know this smell of ammonia? Does it ring any memories?
Sure. Roll a nature check for me.
I would have no idea because of all the books I've read, none of them were scratch and sniff.
I got a 12.
You would probably most keenly associate that with the smell of guana, bat droppings.
Oh, interesting. Oh yes, this aroma. It's frequently, it's it's feces, frankly.
Well, shit.
Of what?
This is just what you guess. Yes, very well put. It's shit. Yes, indeed.
Feces of what?
Oh, that's right. Yes. Many things. I mean, it's a cavern. It could be bats. It could be cats.
Well,
Any
tell
kind
you
of
what.
bats.
Let's start going in that direction, and then don't stray too far from the caravan, but have a couple, check it out ahead of time, and watch for ambushes or wild animals, and we can deal with that before the caravan gets in. An idea.
She's right. Cal, do you want to lead the way?
So we want to keep going, and just be mindful of the cave.
I'm thinking into the cave.
Yeah. So our plan is to go down the hill to the little bridge, cross the bridge, goes east, and then start working our way up towards the cave. Is our proposed path.
Okay.
The DM.
Pass this then.
We should let the caravan know of this side cavern in case something does jump at them.
Do you see anything in there, Cal?
We're not down there yet. I don't know what Callie...
No, we're in this.
He's talking about the cave, like right here next to where he's at.
Ah, there's a cave here. I didn't see that.
That's the one we're talking about.
Oh, I'm looking across the way.
So Callie did ask me to roll perception, so I thought you were
Okay.
gonna, whatever you saw from it, Tyee is what we see in here.
Yeah, I thought that was coming from the other side. No, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were rolling something.
I could, I'm just right here, next to him.
Well, I didn't realize Vinny was trying to roll something.
No. I was just saying, I didn't realize which cave we were talking about. We're good here. So we got a couple guards watching the cave as the caravan passes, or should we peek in first, or what do you want to do?
I could sneak in and peek around real quick and get a good look inside.
It is rather dark in there.
I can see in the dark pretty well. So I'm going to try to sneak in. So I imagine you're going to want a stealth roll.
I would like a stealth roll.
We'll have the caravan hold up just to make sure we don't draw attention. Wait till the coast is clear.
17 stealth.
Kind of an advanced party right now, so they're gonna hold where they are.
Yeah, Zam's kind of holding everybody back, like looking
Good.
at you guys, for further instruction. So as you step about 10 feet into the cave, you just vanish before your party's eyes. It is quite dark. The cavern stretches out back towards the south and kind of goes down in elevation.
We'll go down in elevation and take another peek.
All right. I would say go ahead and roll perception.
$22.
So there's nothing really that jumps out at you on the floor other than as you continue down this direction, you can definitely see some of the droppings and piles of guana. As you look around the cave walls and up towards the ceiling, you see a considerable number of small winged creatures clinging upside down to the rock surface of the ceiling, which are hard to mistake for anything other than a small colony of bats.
The entrance, is there any sign of like animal claws or scratches or paddings or paths or going in and out?
Roll perception.
18.
No, actually, you don't see any really signs of foot traffic that coming in or out of this, animal or otherwise.
Vinny turns to the advanced party. Seems okay.
I'll creep a little further down and look around once more, and then I think that'll be about it. I'll turn back.
Okay. So as you creep down, you can see that the cave kind of bends around back in on itself, facing a southerly direction, and you have just an absolutely beautiful vantage point looking out across the valley towards the south. You do see in the southeastern section of the canyon here, on the ground floor, flush against the wall, it looks to be an opening that leads deeper into the rock.
Oh, down on the valley base.
Yes.
All right. I'll head back to the group. Not much in. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Floating characters.
Yeah, not much in there other than bats. And then there is an opening in the valley floor in the southeast.
Oh, very good. You're sleeping.
Would this be a good path to get down there?
We cannot climb from there, no.
Ah.
Oh, well, no, shoot.
Carrying on.
Any other animals other than the bats kind of hanging around? I mean, we got any squirrels, birds?
Outside
You've seen a few birds. You've seen a few birds here and there. Their caws kind of echoing out across the valley. Just the stone structure of this valley is serving as a natural amplifier. It's hard to tell exactly what direction once the echo starts, but for the most part, you haven't really seen any other critters. No squirrels, no chipmunks. Kalbren, as you continue to kind of move down the path there, as the wind kind of shifts, it kind of swirls in the canyon, not having a central place to go. One of the first things you smell that's different than just the natural air is a faint aroma of beans and possibly some type of larder or bacon being cooked. as well as the fumes of or the smoke, kind of wisps of it, kind of escaping through one of the small caves to your to the north there.
All right. I'll kind of motion to the guys behind me, pointing in that direction, and continue creeping towards it. Oh, I see. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there looks to be some type of a cave entrance there that reaches into the rock.
Yeah, definitely gonna go be sneaky.
You see the ambient kind of flicker of a fire lit somewhere from inside the cave.
Gonna whisper back to Tyee, can you douse that flame at all?
Oh. No, I cannot. I don't think. Well, I suppose I could, but what do you need it for?
If there's somebody in there, I'd much rather it be dark.
Oh, well, can you see anybody in there?
I see a fire and I smell beans, so somebody is in there.
I see.
How big is the fire? Is it a small fire?
From where you can see, it looks to be a small campfire.
We throw a pebble in there, see what happens.
If there were somebody with a prestidigitation, which is a spell I've heard of, they should be able to control that. But I don't have that. I don't have that knowledge. I was never taught.
I'm very sorry. That is not quite how the magic works. I mean, I don't know if you plan to aggravate whoever's in there, but I'm not sure that putting out their fire is necessarily the best idea. I mean, I can always use my ray of frost, but this is very aggressive to, stop someone being able to cook their meal.
Only you can stop forest fires.
Can I want to look at on the ground here for tracks. If I can see if I can see any tracks and gauge how many individuals may or may not be in there.
Roll me a perception.
Perception or actually either or. I was going to perception or survival, but yeah, I'll do perception. Oh, 9.
You see in the stone dust, or the dust that's like, kind of accumulated on top of the stone, you see a couple footprints. One looks almost like a boot print. But other than that, you're really not able to ascertain numbers or how much traffic. But you're pretty confident that at least one of these is a boot print.
Okay.
So Vinny's gonna raise his hand and very silently go like boop, boop, and the first prestidigitation, there's kind of a very faint wind that kind of goes in the cave, and the second one, even though he can snuff out a small campfire, he can also reduce its strength. So he kind of lowers the strength of the fire, just to see if there's any kind of internal reaction.
Okay. So as you cast your cantrip, the fire dies down considerably. Small gust of wind kind of rolls through. The light level inside the cavern dims considerably. It's rather shadowy now. After a few moments, you hear footsteps approaching, and an individual, a rather rugged-looking person, kind of comes with a poker and begins to kind of poke at the fire. to try to spring it back into existence.
I'm gonna lean back to the part. Oh, go ahead.
He adds another log to the fire.
Lean back to the party. It just looks like one guy. Should we just go and say hi?
It doesn't sound like trouble, so could be friendly. Maybe you wouldn't mind if we passed by.
I think instead of just invading the cave, we could just call him out here. Yes.
Yeah, that might be best.
Hello in there, good sir, with the campfire.
Ah! He dives behind a rock.
Oh, there's no need for that. There is no need for that at all. We are all happy fellows.
Who's there?
Oh,
Gruff-sounding voice answers back, very kind of shaky.
Well, my name is I'm Friar Tyee, and I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. What is your name?
What do you want?
Oh, we want to bring our convoy down this hill undisturbed. We just wanted to make sure that you knew that you weren't further startled by the people behind us.
I don't want any trespassers. This is my claim.
We're just
What
past.
did you claim?
It's my business and not yours.
Oh, that's very fair. Yes, you're right. We are
Move
totally
along
back.
here.
Oh, we are. We shall move along. Thank you, good sir. Have a great day. He seems very nice.
He doesn't seem like he'll bother the caravan.
I suppose you could try, and you could have a very bad day.
He wants to keep his business his own. I say we let him.
Well, we should make sure that we move the caravan when we find the right location to get the caravan. We move them across, but we also keep an eye on this location just in case.
It's a lovely valley you got here.
You hear a few rocks kind of tumble off to the northeast, further up from the path. For a brief moment, you hear "Oh shit!" The figure darts back in.
Oh shit! What's going on? Tell us.
No answer.
You don't want us to come in there to seek shelter, do you? If you tell us, we'll be on our way.
I'll protect what's mine.
Okay.
Got a sword and I know how to use it.
What kind of sword do you have?
BSI.
Aha! I knew you were after my treasures.
No, you want your treasures. Come on, fellas. We've got to get going. We've got to get this caravan.
Wait, but there's rocks. Is there someone hiding up there? Is there an avalanche? What do we got to worry about?
It appears he's got a little hidey hole thing up there.
Yeah, I crept up. I think that's just him hiding up there.
Oh, okay. All right. Nice to meet you, mister. We'll be on our way.
See that you are.
Well, fellas, we have a fork. Which way would we like to go? The lower
First, we
route.
need.
Well,
Yes.
I think the decision was go through the mountains or over, and I guess the left side is through. I could be wrong.
I can see something in the distance on the right side, the right path. However,
Yeah, but is that how do you get over? I don't know. I don't know these paths. I ain't got a map.
yeah, I don't either.
I mean, I can always mold the earth to make the path, but I'm not too sure that an entire caravan of people would be sturdy making the way. So I think we need to think about the numbers we have and accommodate accordingly.
I see. that up on the hill, Califax, and the westernmost ridge. Would I see that ruin?
The hell, westernmost. Yeah, you can definitely see that there's ruins up there.
Would I see the fire?
There's fire up there.
There is. There's a little cave to the right of it, and there's a fire in there.
A little
Right
cave
in the
to
entry.
right. You're talking about the one at the very end to the west side?
Yes.
It's north of the fascia of the ruin.
I don't think you'd see the fire.
I don't see the fire.
I can
Okay.
see it, but I don't think we would see it from our viewpoint.
Yeah, I see what.
Oh, in that little cave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, over there. Yeah, there's not really a fire there.
Yeah, this isn't exactly the map. It's just an approximation.
It's just you just see another cave.
Let's start creeping down, checking for stuff dangerous.
Okay. Zam kind of is looking down at you, not sure. Like, should I proceed or? But yeah,
We
the
could
path.
try- Good.
Sorry, the path in front of you, Vinny, just kind of flattens out as it comes down to the bottom. There's a nice kind of landing there. The creek water that runs through here looks to be quite deep, fairly quick moving, but almost crystal clear. And you do see a rather sturdily looking bridge constructed, spanning it.
Looks safe enough to bring the caravan down to this point, maybe.
Seems like it.
We'll wave a Zam to come down at least to this point. So at least they make some progress.
So as you wave his Zam down, he kind of gathers up the individuals, and they all stand up and begin moving down the path towards where the party's at.
I look up real quick, just surrounding the cliff face to make sure there's no eyes looking at us for potential ambush or anything like that.
Roll me a perception.
Ooh. Unnatural 20.
So with your dirty 20 there, you don't see anything that jumps out at you, but you do get that sense that you are being watched. You just don't know by who or whom, or by what.
Stay alert, boys. We ain't alone out here.
We're all right here. There's a lot of us.
I meant other than just us.
Oh, there's a caravan.
And other than just the caravan.
Oh.
You do also, Vinny, with that 20, hear the faint sounds of hammers falling against stone.
That's interesting.
They seem to be coming somewhere from the south.
Oh. There's someone that way, too. I point to the south. Looks like we'd be meeting more folks soon. Could be wrong.
Quite the
Well-
populated remote pass.
Well, Karl, the path needs to be decided. I feel like the caravan is waiting for us.
Well, that's why they're getting to this point, so I thought we were continuing south.
The caravan's
Well-
like basically in motion down towards.
Yeah, it seems like we should get them at least across this bridge into this flat little field over here, and then we can go up to the ridge on the other side and see if the path continues to be clear.
I've been playing with this board for a while, and I just found another cave that I didn't know was there.
Yeah, this is a well-constructed board. Vinny, at least stay behind until the caravan gets to him and said, "All right, hold it here. We'll check out the next leg."
Okay.
I'm also hanging back, making sure everybody makes it down okay. I'm not exactly stealthy.
All right, I guess I'll peek in this little alcove cave where I'm at.
It doesn't. It just seems to kind of stretch back up underneath it. You do see some strange kind of fungus and mushrooms kind of growing on the base there.
Can I try to figure out what they are?
Sure. You'll have to give me at least 3 minutes to get to where.
Wherever you thought we were going to go, we didn't. You know, that's how it goes, right?
You're fine. I just realized I didn't have something open that I needed. And I haven't opened it like in a week, and it is needing an update, so you have to wait for a couple minutes.
Vinny gets his specimen kit ready.
Come on. Holy crap, how many updates has Foundry had in the last week?
Found 3?
Foundry, it's another VTT.
No, I was saying
But I use it for...
found 3 for 3 updates.
Oh.
Wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah.
Hehehehe.
No memento. Go ahead and roll me a... Trying to determine if it's survival or nature. I think it will be a nature. Yes. Roll me a nature check.
Oh, that's not what I was hoping it would be. But yes, I'll do that. $12.
Okay. Oh my god. Sorry. There is something for this. I just have to get to the goddamn table.
Well, if I see it, I want to roll just in case. I've read it somewhere.
You're fine. I'm having dinner right now.
I just don't understand why this is not opening. It is taking fucking forever.
Let's wait forever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll have a real good time.
Well, while Kalbren is playing with the mushrooms in this little dark cave, anybody else doing anything?
Once the caravan gets down, I'll move forward to join the group.
Yeah, so the caravan's getting the majority of the way down. They look to be taking that position.
Cool. Just hang tight. We'll check out the next stretch, and then we'll call you over when it's clear.
All right, Vinny, what did you roll with your nature?
Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to. No better, 11.
Okay. So the mushrooms are some that you're not really familiar with, but growing kind of amongst the mushrooms is a particular type of root called Ryath root. And do you know that this particular root has got healing properties?
Well, I'll collect some on the way.
You're able to collect 4 pieces of this root. And you know that a creature that ingest this root and it can be consumed in its raw form would gain the benefit of some additional stamina, some additional HP.
Ah, good to know.
Sorry, it was all that waiting for untable entry.
How's it spelled? R-Y-A?
It's all good.
Ryath.
I spelled it
Ryath
right.
root.
Okay.
So, what's the rest of the party doing? Well, they're playing in the dirt.
Cal, what do you see around the corner?
Actually,
Oh, yeah, I was waiting.
while Vinny's playing in the dirt, digging up this root, I cast Mold Earth and I clear the dirt around it so it comes out nice and easily and freely for him.
And you're easily able to pick up four intact pieces.
No, thank you kindly.
He gives a nod.
Sorry I made you fart.
Don't. It is in the past.
I see what you did there.
At this point, the hammering of hammer against stone is audible by pretty much the whole party.
While I was waiting, while we were waiting for the caravan to make its way down, I'm kind of continuing to just look around the area, particularly towards this, what looks to be a fire in this next cave.
All right, I'm gonna move a donkey down.
Yeah, don't assume they all have fires. It's probably best to say, let me check out this cave, see what's in it.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, yes.
The caravan, for the most part, has made its way down. I'll use this donkey and this red guy as a marker.
Donkey!
Have made its way down, and they kind of take up position. Azam kind of looking expectingly to the party. So which way now?
Well, I think we're going to go up there, but it sounds like it's occupied, so we might want to check to see if they'll let us go through.
So,
Yeah.
what would the party like to do?
Yeah, what do we see in this cave up here?
Sorry, the cave. You actually see a fire. There is a fire there. It's burned low. It's just smoldering embers at this point. But it does look like to be a fire that was constructed and burnt recently.
All right. if I'm not stealthy still, I will be extra stealthy and start creeping towards, looking for any tracks in the stone or on the ground rather.
Sure, give me a perception. I believe it should be perception if you're just trying to.
Oof, 7.
Yeah, perception if you're just looking, investigation if you're actually digging into something. Yeah.
You again are not really able to ascertain stuff, but you're able to find at least a partial boot print.
I'm gonna hone in on that boot. I want to see if I can find any more tracks.
Okay. Give me a roll.
Survival, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Or
come on.
perception, one of the two.
Gonna be a 9. God damn it.
The mightiest of 9s.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a boot.
All right.
I'm going to continue creeping a little closer to the fire and looking looking around to see if there's anything obvious or dangerous.
Nothing is jumping out at you.
All right, well, let's go to the fire and just take a look at it and see if anything is out of sorts or if it looks like it's just a campfire.
I'll let you roll a perception one more time.
Come on, no whammy. That's what I'm talking about. 23.
Although you don't see footprints very clearly, you can see where the ground was disturbed around the campfire, as if several individuals, you can clearly kind of see where like possibly 4 individuals had been sitting around, just by the way the dust is and dirt has been disturbed. You can kind of see a handprint where, I guess when they got up, they kind of pushed off on the ground, and you can clearly see that it does look to be a humanoid, a human, or humanoid, I guess, handprint.
I don't like this.
They are somewhere. They're going to be somewhere. You know, they have a fire. It's not quite out yet, so they're close.
Yeah,
We
but
could- we
it looks
could-
like 4 of them.
You hear the hammers.
Yeah, which direction is the hammers
Maybe it was
coming
them.
from? Can we tell that much?
Yeah, now that you've kind of moved up a little bit, like just from the kind of the I guess Doppler or positional audio, you can tell that it's definitely coming from the south, almost kind of directly across from where the party's at.
I'll
I look
start.
at the party though. And, oh, go ahead. Good.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna start heading that way, but I won't go past the bridge just yet. While I wait to see what everyone else does.
It does appear to be getting slightly louder, ever so slightly.
Oh, look at the party and say, you know what? The path, the lower path, would it have been through where that water is flowing?
It doesn't appear there's a path there. It just seems like a stream with rocky walls.
I don't know. It looks like there might be a path on the right. It certainly, I guess, isn't a path a caravan could go through.
Yes, I see what you're saying now. Yes. Very good observation.
Yet another discovery I've just made on this map.
Either way, we should check out the hammers. That could be a several things.
Well, before we get there, I'm a little concerned about what you discovered. I kind of want to get the caravan over this bridge and just stay here and watch for any ambushes, because I don't know what those 4 men are.
That's a good point. If we set up, just set up on the other side of the bridge and keep watch for the caravan to come over, that probably would do good.
Yeah, let's do that.
Very well.
As I cross the bridge, would I know anything?
Just the water's crystal clear, and the channel it's cut through the stone is rather deep. The water's flown for a considerable amount of time to cut such a deep eddy. So the caravan, it takes them a good, probably 20 minutes or so to snake down the path and get across. They all kind of circle and group up kind of here on this side. Azam and the other people you're escorting kind of looking upwards at the steep canyon walls. You feel mighty small down here on the floor of the valley.
This does look like an excellent place for an ambush, doesn't it, fellas?
Now, the other adventurers that are traveling with us, what are they doing? Are they helping the guard, or are they just doing their own thing?
They're helping to guard the
Okay, good.
caravan.
Just want to make sure that they weren't too vulnerable.
And as they catch up, I definitely want to convey the findings of potentially the 4 humanoids nearby, likely.
After that revelation, Vesmir casts Mage Armor on himself.
Okay.
Well, if nothing's happening, I'll start making my way towards the path that goes up.
Your boy.
That never gets old.
It really doesn't, actually.
Making my way. So yeah, you continue to head down that direction.
As Vinny's going that way, I kind of want to just jog over to this cave and take a peek in before we move too far on.
The hammering actually seems quite loud as you get to the entrance of that cave.
Oh,
Sounds
gonna-
as if it's coming from deep, somewhere deep within the darkness.
all right. Well, I'll run back and wait and try to get the guy's attention.
Oh, so it's not coming from above. So if I'm walking away from that cave, the sound gets smaller, right?
It does.
Oh. Well, let's, oh, that cave there. Wow. I would
It looks pretty dark in there.
guess
It
you better
does.
go say hi.
As usual, stealthy.
Alright, give me a stealth check.
$13.
Okay. Give me just 1 second.
Archer
I'm
guide
gonna
you.
hang out where the space to not make too much noise. I'm keeping on a thing.
Yeah, we that's a good point. We've got like at least 2 guys with guidance.
I have dark vision. I just can't sneak for shit.
That's fine. You got your roll.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't heard of very many sneaky paladins.
I'm just trying to find what the... Why is it that number? Okay, so as you continue to make your way into the darkness, the Kalbren just kind of disappears in front of the rest of the party. As the cave kind of goes further and kind of around a bend as you enter in. The hammering of rock sounds quite loud, echoing inside this cavern.
All right, well, I'm keeping exploring.
Okay.
Motion everybody into the mouth of the cave, just like come on.
Oh,
Vinny
there's more
walks away from the mouth of the cave and just keeps an eye out for trouble.
From your vantage point, Karl, you're able to see the cave looks like it widens not too far in front of you. Who else is that? Is that Tyee that's coming up with you? I need a stealth
I'm
check
behind
from
him.
you as well.
All right. That would be a 20.
You are one with the night and almost bump into Kalbren as you can hardly see him. So as you kind of peer around the wall, you see 4 rough-looking individuals hammering away at what looks to be a large, glowing, crystalline structure on the far side of a small ravine. You see 2 other individuals kind of watching on patiently. Hurry up with that. We don't have all day. We have to be back before the nightfall. One of them yells out at the others doing the harder labor.
Speaking of, since I'm outside, about what time does it look to be?
It looks to be probably late afternoon.
Huh?
Hard to tell. The sun's beginning to dip down behind some of the larger peaks. It will be dark in this valley not too long from now.
Can we tell what exactly it is they're trying to mine out?
I know what it is.
I think I know what it is too, because we were told about something that was mined in these mountains. Or I guess that's the thing, right? So we were told, I forget what it was now, but then we were told there was something that's mined here.
Energized quartz.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Can I try to figure out if that's it? Would I know if that's what they're actually doing, or would I have to make it
based on the description? It fits that description. If you want to roll an Arcana check, I can tell you with some assurance.
Okay. Ooh, 7.
It's a glowy crystal.
All right, I'll step back a little bit. Go. Let me see. Where's Tyee?
Voice from just up ahead around the bin yells out, "God damn it! I said hurry up!" See the hammering pace increase.
I'm going to lead the caravan a little bit away from the bridge, up towards the pass that heads up. We're not going to go up yet, but just clears the space in case anyone comes out that we don't want to come out.
All right. Well, I'll come back to Tyee and ask him. So, what do we want to do about these guys?
Well, they are just doing honest day's work. I mean, they are mining, and they don't seem to be disturbing anybody. But you know, if we wanted to take those crystals, it would be well, it would frankly be murder.
So, going back over here, looking at these guys, are they keeping the crystals anywhere? Like, are they like? Is there any pile or box of them or anything?
Not that you can see. It looks like they're trying to extract this cluster that they're working on right now.
I mean, I should know we do disturb them. We have our work. We must stick to our task, I think.
Fair. If we were on our own, though, I would not be opposed to taking some of that.
I believe you, but we have a task at hand. We should go do it well. Well, boys, I think there are gentlemen in there mining the quartz crystals. I don't think they will give us any much of a hard time. Our party is much larger than theirs. We just must be on our way.
Sounds like a good idea.
I mean, we can always send them a message to let them know that we are aware of their presence and that we have no wish to interrupt them.
Oh, yes, we've already left the cave and caught up with the caravan, though.
Also, those boys look pretty high-strung. I'm not sure they would have taken too well to being surprised.
That is the point of communication.
Well, since the guys came back and they're not dead, I'll start going up the path to explore while they talk about whatever it is they discovered.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll let Zam know we found the 4, and they're not likely a threat.
Vinny, what do you see on your right-hand side there?
What do I see on my right-hand side there, DM?
A small crevice in the base of the hill there. It's got a little bit of standing water. Other than that, nothing really jumps out at you.
It's a small crevice here at the base of the hill. Looks like it's got a bit of standing water, but it ain't got nothing else that's standing out at me.
Okay, thank you, Vinny.
All right.
DM, I'd like to just do a perception check, see if there's anything else to be cautious about in this cave.
Sure. Roll me a perception. As Vinny and the group head up the ramp.
15.
You can see up at the top that the up top of the ridge, the kind of the general direction that the party's heading. There does appear to be 2 caves. One of them has a kind of a red glow emanating from it.
From a red. You said there's a cave with a red glow.
Yeah, like the one like directly above where Vinny's at.
Gotcha. I alert the rest of the party.
As you kind of get up to this stone ramp and begin to climb, as you get to the east side of it, right before it makes the turn, you hear more stone hammering emanating from somewhere into the caves to the east.
Looks like a lot of people got claimed staked here.
Yes, they most likely do. There appears to be very many old mines that they seem to be still in operation.
I would
Never
say.
mind, there's
I was just gonna say. I would say get the caravan up here to these ruins up here before anybody comes out and starts attacking us.
Zam mushes the caravan, and they begin the climb up to kind of right behind where you're at.
all right. Just before these ruins, I want to take a real hard look around, see if anything's amiss or dangerous, or you know.
In a memento. So where are you at?
I'm next to Vinny. I've been kind of keeping on his side.
Yeah, Vinny, Tyee, and Karl. All 3 of you give me a perception check.
Do I need to?
18.
And
Can't you get a natural 20?
13.
So, as the party kind of moves forward towards those ruins, Tyee, the path that you're at that leads up to the top, you see a large crouched figure, some type of animal that looks to be inching up to the cave mouth, potentially about to pounce.
at the southernmost cave, just directly up my path.
Yes, directly up your path.
Okay, and it's coming out of the cave mouth. You're saying?
That's what it appears with your 22 passive perception.
Oh, I see. I see. Just say, hey, look out! There's something coming out of this cave mouth, guys. Something coming out of the cave mouth. I'm gonna run down the hill real quick.
Go ahead and stop your character from running, because
Okay.
the moment you begin to run, movement follows you out. If I can move my damn minions. Rah.
When there's an animal,
Too
you don't run
large.
away.
Two large cats lock onto your movement as you begin moving down and away. One of them peels off and bounds down the side of looks to be bounding down the side of the cliff face towards Vinny and Karl, while the other one has peeled off to give you chase. And we'll need to go ahead and roll initiatives.
Oh. Vinny gets a 7.
Vesmir is at the ready with a 19.
12.
10.
Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, Vinny, what did you get?
7.
7. Okay. Vesmir?
19.
19. Talgar?
4.
4. Tyee?
12.
12. And Karl?
10.
Well, my creatures aren't going last, but
Ah, great.
as what appears to be 2 large saber-toothed cats of some type are bounding down off of the hill. I need to change them.
Kitties!
Do they have models, or is this theater of mine?
He's working on it, I think.
So no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pressure him. Oh, neat.
I also just noticed one of the advantages of pushing your dice from D&D Beyond into Talespire is if you look at the chat messages, it shows what I rolled for, so you can see my perception, initiative, stealth rolls
Nice.
in the history.
Do you see both
Yeah, I do.
creatures?
I do.
Yep.
Okay.
D&D Beyond also
Weird on
keeps a log of all those and has its own little window like that.
Oh, yeah. But you don't get,
Okay.
like, dice.
So let me actually change the music to eeny, meeny, miny.
One of these times I want you to play the combat from Star Trek, the original series, just for the fun of it.
Hell yeah.
Da, 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 da.
One second. All right. So, Vesmir, you're up. Vesmir, you're up first. Tyee, you're on
Okay.
deck as these cats come bounding down after you.
Okay, I cast Catapult at just level 1, and
Okay.
I attack Hyena A. Actually, sorry, for some reason the names on my screen are mixed.
Yeah, Sabertooth A.
I go for that one.
That's
It's
it.
fine. A is Sabertooth A.
That's fine. For some reason, Hen's character is showing as Hyena B, so I just
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so that is a dexterity saving throw, DC 14.
Alright. It rolls a 15.
Son of a bitch. I back up 15 feet. And that ends my turn.
Okay. Tyee, you're up. Karl, you're on deck.
Okay. My robes are gonna ignite, and the form of an archer, and I am going to actually lead off with my starry form archer attack. Sorry, going after the closest one. I think that's B. I rolled a 10. It is 60 feet too.
Okay, you're fine.
Assuming the 10 misses.
The 10 does miss.
Yes. Cool. Awesome. I'm gonna give gonna kind of audibly sigh and give the trusty guiding bolt a shot.
Okay.
15.
15 will hit.
Aha, suckers!
If anybody else
roll
has got some battle music, by all means, throw it into the music channel.
The dice are wigging out. There's one on top of the other. Okay. 11 damage.
11 damage, and that was to B?
It was.
Oh, okay. So your guiding bolt lashes out, impacting it, leaving a residual glow to the creature. It seems to just kind of shrug it off, not even slowing down as it continues to bound towards you.
I'm gonna use the remainder. Oh, is it taking a turn, reaction, or something? Or can I use the remainder?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna use my movement. I believe I can get to these guys down here on the bottom here. I believe that's 30 feet. Do you want me to subtract something for the elevation at all?
No.
Okay.
If anything,
and
it's
that's
downhill and it would assist you.
Okay, so that's basically 30 feet right there.
Okay.
And that
Close enough for horseshoes and hand grenades. Anything else on your turn?
Sorry, that ends my turn.
Okay, sorry, you cut out there for a second. Karl, you're up.
Oh, cool. When you said they didn't go last, I thought they were gonna go before me. Okay. Time to do the do. All right, we're gonna shoot A. And if we're gonna start, we're bonus actioning putting Hunter's Mark on A, so he gets that. And now first shot is a 14.
14 hits.
Okay.
As Karl winds up and unloads half his dice bag into it.
Oh shoot, I should have added Hunter's Mark already. So that's 8 plus Hunter's Mark. Five. So 13 damage on the first shot.
Okay.
Yeah, so now then I get the next. Okay, so the second shot is. We'll go ahead and shoot the other one for the next shot. It doesn't say I have to shoot the same one, right?
Yeah, I just want to have Hunter's Mark on it.
You can pick a different target.
Oh, you're
right. If you're shooting at B, you do have advantage.
That's why I was thinking to shoot to B, because there would be an advantage roll. Sure, let's shoot at B. God, I might just start doing. The dice are being weird to pulling them out of the dice tray. So, well, okay, that's going to be a 20. First roll's a 24. Going to roll again to see if I get a crit. It is not a crit. All right, so 24 hits. The second one with one. We're going to do that plus a D6. Oh no, I don't get the D6, but I get an extra D8 on the damage because of the shenanigans.
Okay, so just tell me how much total damage. I'll wait
Yeah,
to
yep.
add it up to
It'll be 2d8 plus 3, so I'm throwing that out now.
Okay.
Another 15 to the other one.
Okay, so total of 15 to B.
Total of 15 to B. Let me clear my dice and then move myself. That'll effectively end my turn. I'm just going to move now because I have an additional. I think I have an additional 10 foot of movement on my first round. Yeah, I have an extra. I have 40 foot of movement. So
Okay.
yeah, it was 5 foot per tile. So 200. No, sorry, 5 foot per tile. 8 tiles. Alright, I'm done. I'm good.
Okay. So the snarling saber-tooth's coming out. A continues to bound, and he leaps off of the side of the cliff and pounces on Vinny, the vulnerable. The other one, that was charging after Tyee, now being hit by a new target, angered, leaps down and charges at you, Mr. Karl. Pounces upon you. The first tiger, I need a DC 14 strength check from you, Mr. Vinny, and one from you, Mr. Karl.
Is this a saving throw or a strength roll?
Sorry, DC strength saving throw. DC 14 is your target.
Come on, dice, land. 11.
Oh, on that one.
Wow. Both of you are pinned by these massive saber-toothed creatures as they knock you prone, and both of them attempt to bite you.
So which one's first?
Vinny's first is a 19.
Oh shit. Cutting words. I used a bardic inspiration, and it is now 19, 14, which misses me.
So it's angered by this. Karl, the saber-tooth, it's on you, tries to bite you, and it rolls a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Does 14 points of piercing damage as it sinks its large saber tooth into you. Vinny? No, okay. That concludes the saber-toothed tiger's turn. Vinny, it is your turn. Talgar, you're on deck.
Vicious mockery. He has to make a wisdom saving throw of 12.
There's the cat's got his tongue. Yes.
So close. It rolls a 5.
All right, so it gets 1d4 psychic damage. It gets 2 psychic damage and disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Damn. I should have read this ability. Never mind. Go ahead. So how much psychic damage?
Only 2.
2. All right.
And the disadvantage on its next attack.
No problem. Anything else from you?
Well, I can't really move because I'm pinned and I didn't take an action to get free, so I'm kind of stuck there.
He doesn't have you grappled. He just knocked you prone.
Oh, well then I'll use half my movement to get up then. Bonus action, disengage, and I'll actually run down. How far can I go? I guess halfway, so. And that's where I end my turn.
Okay. Talgar, you're up. Vesmir, you're on deck. You'll be after that.
All right, I'm gonna go run as far as I can.
Okay. How far is your movement?
30.
Okay.
If I stop my ruler, I have something blocking my vision. Let's see.
It helps to double right click on where you want to center the camera. FYI.
Oh yeah. And then I'm gonna dash the rest of my way to get up next to Karl and help him.
Well, dash consumes an action. But you can get yourself there.
Actually, okay, scratch the dash.
Okay. Boulder dash.
I'm gonna stop here and launch a javelin at the kitty.
There we go. Fire away, sir.
A whiff with an 8.
It just goes sailing over the shoulder
Throw
of
it
it, lost somewhere in the canyon below.
Kind of like slump my shoulders down and put my head down, and
Aw.
that's my turn.
All right, Vesmir, you're up. Tyee, you're on deck.
Vesmir uses 30 feet of movement to get to about here. Which
Okay.
puts him
It's not an
within-
exact science for this open stuff with no grid, guys.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It's fine. He's within 30 feet of the cat, and he waves his hand and he casts Adjust Density on the cat that has Karl pinned. The weight of the creature is now halved. The speed increases by 10 feet, can jump twice as far, but it has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
So,
And-
again, to clarify, the cats do not have them pinned. They do not have them grappled. They just knocked them prone and then bit them.
Understood. Well, I do this. I've done this.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Well, that concludes my turn.
Okay, Tyee, you're up. Karl, you're on deck.
I'm gonna move up beside Talgar here,
Okay.
and I am going to cast Thorn Whip on Hyena B.
Okay.
Oh, that fucking thing edged on the 18, then rolled onto the 2 for a 9.
Unfortunately, it misses.
Yes, son of a bitch. Okay, then I'm gonna sigh again. And I'm gonna go for the archery attack again as well.
Okay.
That's 17. That'll end up be a 24 roll damage. It'll be 7 radiant damage.
Okay. So that's on Hyena B, right? 7.
Yeah, the one with the cow. Yeah, so Hyena B.
Okay. It definitely looks bloodied. Like it's taken a beating. But it is still very large and very pissed off. Karl, you're up unless you had anything else, Tyee.
So that is
Karl, you're on the ground. It's sunk a tooth into you. What do you want to do?
Well, first off, I'm going to burn half my movement to stand up at least. Then we're going to bonus action Zephyr Strike on myself, and so I'm dropping Hunter's Mark, which allows me to move without taking an opportunity attack.
Okay.
So I got 3 tiles of movement.
I'm gonna let you move without opportunity attacks.
Yeah, that's Zephyr Strike.
Yeah, gotcha.
Shit. I forgot I had to change to push to talk, and I wasn't pushing to talk. I was talking this whole time. But yes, Zephyr Strike lets you move without taking opportunity. But it's concentration, so I had to drop Hunter's Mark to do it.
Oh, okay. So you
And
narrowly
what's that?
squeezed by Talgar and Tyee.
Then take my action to shoot A. And that's a 23, so that's going to hit.
It definitely hits.
For 8 damage. And that's all.
damage to B.
Or so 8 damage to A, the one that's further away.
Oh.
Sorry, I figured that one's. I mean, that one can get back on Vinny.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
So this one is going to run, turn, and charge towards Vinny again, pouncing. I need another strength saving throw from you, Vinny.
All right. I'm a goblin. I ain't that strong. What's wrong with you? And that's a 7.
You are knocked prone, and then it goes to bite you.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
That'd be a straight roll then, wouldn't it? Because you got advantage while he's prone.
No. Disadvantage on his next attack.
Yeah, but he has advantage because you're prone.
Oh, so this
straight roll.
Oh, I see.
Is a 17 to hit.
I'll use my last bardic inspiration for cutting words. Which didn't work because that makes it a 15, right? Wait.
No, it's a 17. So that's what did you roll? A 1?
Yeah. So it bites.
It bites.
It bites.
As it sinks its large sabered tooth into you, dealing 13 points of piercing damage.
Bad kitty.
Sabertooth B is going to do the same thing. It is going to jump up the thing here and then come barreling down towards Talgar. I need a strength saving throw from you, Talgar.
The strongest person in the party.
4.
You are on the ground as it sinks or tries to sink its teeth into you. Unfortunately, you're thrashing about and it only rolls a 9 to hit.
That's likely.
Vinny, you're up. Talgar, you're on deck.
I ain't up. I'm prone. But I'm going to get up now. So I'm going to get up, lick my palm and slap my face and go, heal and spit, and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
And that's going to be... What? Oh, wow. A 1 and a 2. Thanks a lot.
Oh.
For a level 2 Cure Wounds. So I heal myself for 5.
5.
Bonus action, disengage, and once again, I'm running.
Right. Talgar, you're up. Vesmir, you're on deck.
Roger.
So getting back up, is that my whole action?
That is half of your movement to stand up.
So I'm gonna get up, and so he's right in front of me. So I'm gonna try to bash him with my shield and knock him off the cliff.
So unless that's a special attack, I guess the best you would be doing would be a shove.
I guess that's
Yeah. Which would be a contested strength, and Vesmir cast Alter Density on me, so I'm at, disadvantage on my strength checks?
Correct.
Okay. So you roll your strength. Oh, okay. Yeah, you roll your strength check.
It's a athletic check versus...
Or athletics, yeah.
Oh, athletic, okay. Gotta hit back instead of... Hold on.
Sorry, what?
17.
Yeah, so you shove it with your shield, and it tries to scrape into the ground, but it's unfamiliar with its new density as it pitches over and falls down the ravine below.
Does that mean it falls slower?
No.
No, it does not. Where's my D10?
Yeah, what is the rule for fall damage? I guess it's like there's a
One-
D per
one-
foot.
1d6 per 10 feet.
How far is that? It's
9 5.
5.
It's like 27 feet, I think. Or no, 5 times 5. That's 40 something.
Yeah.
It takes 16 points of damage as it impacts the canyon floor. It looks pretty broken, but it is still breathing.
Caravan's down there, or it's on its way up.
Talgar, anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it.
I do believe that is the first shove as an action in the last year of me playing D&D.
Nice.
I was trying to remove that dice, so ignore that roll.
You're fine. Vesmir, you're up. Tyee, you're on deck.
Okay, so looking at Hyena A, I mutter some words under my breath, and I hold onto the leather loop within my pouch, and I cast Levitate on the creature, and I raise it 5 feet from the ground. It is a Constitution saving throw of DC 14.
DC 14 for
Yes.
Constitution.
Yes.
It rolls a 19.
Oh,
Ah, son of a bitch. Doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't happen at all?
No, it's a Constitution saving throw to get it to work.
Oh. Well,
Unlike-
and
Yeah, because if
that
I
case,
cast it
it's not
on party-
levitating.
contested because it's an enemy. That
Gotcha.
ends my turn.
Tyee, you're up. Karl, you're on deck.
Okay, to Hyena B, I'm going to send an archer bolt from my starry form.
Okay.
Oh, boy. It's a 26. Roll the
That
damage.
hits.
It's going to be 13 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then,
It looks quite bloodied.
yeah. Then I'm going to move up here within 30 feet of this Hyena A. And I'm going to snap my fingers and produce a flame, and then use it to make a ranged spell attack against that hyena.
Okay.
That's a natural 20 for a total of 27. Rolling my damage with the crit damage, and it's 5 damage.
Oof.
I know, right? What a wasted crit. Oh well.
All right. Still not looking so hot though. Karl, you're up unless you had anything else, Tyee.
Just to clarify, so one was to Hyena B, one was to Hyena A, which is why I moved. I moved into range.
Gotcha. Okay, so how much damage was that?
So it's 5 to A, and then gosh, what was it to B? 13 to B.
In that case, Sabertooth A is still bloodied. Sabertooth B is collapsed down on the ground and doesn't appear to be moving. Now it's Karl's turn.
Alrighty, so we're going to obviously shoot A, and I'm going to burn my I'm going to use the advantage from Zephyr Strike. So I'm going to attack it with advantage,
Okay.
and I get an extra 1d8 of force if I hit.
Okay. 17 hits.
Yeah, let's see if we get a crit. Womp womp. Okay. Oh, 11 points total to A.
Okay.
And then
Anything
that's
else?
it.
It is going to bound up and flee the party back towards its cave. Can make it to just inside the mouth of the cave. And that will be its turn. Vinny, you're up. Talgar, you're on deck.
I'm going to try to chase after it. I'll probably be up here. How close would I be to him? Or it?
Does respect the pronoun usage. You are just outside of, or you're basically at 35 feet.
35.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. 35 feet. This doesn't. All right. Because he had an idea in mind. When the flame was tossed at the cat, he had a candle out and lit the candle with the flame. And he takes a little piece of metal and hold it up to the flame, and he says, "Things are heating up now." So, Karl hit him with the arrow, right? He shot him and hit him with the arrow.
I believe so, yeah.
All right. So he casts heat metal on the arrowhead that is inside the cat.
And do you have to see the arrowhead? Or the metal object?
Okay, yeah, it does have to be seen. So that's not going to work,
Yeah,
is
you
it?
wouldn't be able to see, you wouldn't be able to see the actual arrowhead.
Oh,
I like where your head was at, but
damn. I've been wanting to use
No,
that
yeah,
spell,
that
too.
actually, that would have been really cool.
Yeah,
what
dude,
would
that was
be
awesome.
can just thinking outside the box here for future games, whether I'm a player or not. Could you cast heat metal on the arrow before it's fired?
Yeah.
Because you don't need concentration
You just
don't need line of sight for concentration.
Yeah, you just need concentration to maintain it. But if you can see it, you can heat it, and then just use your bonus action in subsequent turns to keep it heated.
I have never thought of that before. That is awesome. Okay, so you can't cast that. What else are you gonna cast?
Yeah, in another campaign, I used heat metal in a doorknob to keep kobolds from coming through. I'm just gonna try what I did last time. I'm gonna wiggle my fingers and go glitter bomb, and he has to make a dex save of 12.
He rolled a 12 on the dot.
Oh my gosh, he barely manages. Come back, we were just having fun. It kind of ends my turn.
Talgar, you're up.
I'm gonna make my way up towards Vinny as far as I can go.
You can also dash just to get closer for next time.
Yeah, I can dash my way up to you. And that ends my turn.
All right, Vesmir, you're up. Tyee, you're on deck.
Okay, so let's see. I just used my 30 feet. Sorry, I dash up to where the other guys have run to. Get up to Talgar, and that completes my turn.
Okay. Tyee, you're up. Karl, you're on deck.
Yeah, I am. Gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna move up with the party.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna kind of hang out and end my turn.
All right, Karl, you're up.
Yeah, what was dash again? It was an extra 10 feet or
It doubles your
Double
movement.
your movement.
double? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. That's 12 tiles for me. So doing the same, dashing to get up there.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. So follow the saber-toothed creature as it uses its dash action to disappear inside the cave. Vinny, you would be up.
I'm going to put my hand on myself and on Karl, and say, "We've got this," and cast Heroism at level 2. So we're immune to frighten, and we get 2 hit points every turn we start our turn. And I'll just run on up. Kind of.
That's 2 temporary hit points.
Yeah, two temporary. Well, does temporary hit points heal? Because you gain 2 every round for 10 rounds.
I'm sorry, what is happening?
I cast Heroism on myself and Karl, so we gain 2 temporary hit points each round. Does that heal us, or that just top our max?
I would say you get one right now, and then the next round you'll get on top of that.
Right. But I don't think they heal. I think temp hit points are kind of a different beast.
It just throws 10 temporary hit points in, and then you'll expend those as you take damage before it touches your real HP.
So it doesn't.
Yeah, it's like a buffer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and then I'll just run up my own way, and then from where I'm at, I'll try to bonus action hide off to the side. Not that I think I have to, but that'll be it.
Talgar, you're up. Vesmir, you're on deck.
All right, I'm going to continue up along with Vinny. This is weird. And I'm gonna I'm gonna hang out here and wait for the rest of the party. I'm not gonna go charge it.
Vesmir, you're up. Tyee, Karl, you're next.
Okay, so can I?
You like watching all the rulers?
Yeah, like rulers are popping up. Like.
Can I see anything from where I am at the mouth of this cave?
You can see what you can see. It is quite dark inside. More of an earthen floor. It looks like it snakes back deeper into the stone face.
Can I just use my bonus action to bring out my Fey rat on my shoulder and just peer into the cave with his dark vision?
Sure. Unfortunately, I don't think you're going to be able to see much more.
I can't really see 30 feet with his vision, so I don't think it's going to be...
Yeah, it's the downside is that the shape of the walls prevents you from seeing much more beyond what I've revealed.
Understood. I'll wait for the rest of the party to go ahead.
Okay, Tyee, you're up. Karl, you're on deck.
I'm moving on up there with Vesmir. Making my way on up here.
Make him out.
And like him, I'm like, I can't see shit in this cave, my man. I'm not going to be the idiot that goes in there alone. And that ends my turn.
Okay, so if everybody is just going to move up to the front of the cave and pause, we can actually remove ourselves from combat initiative. So somebody was planning to do something.
I was going to run in.
Okay. In that case, Karl, you're up.
Yeah, we're going to just move up here, and I'm going to hold my attack if we end up seeing something.
Okay. Vinny, you're up. Talgar, you're on deck.
Healing Spit. I slap myself again for 5 points, and I run in. For 30 feet. I don't know if I see anything. I do have dark vision.
Well, move your 30 feet now.
Well, I gotta lower the.
About there is where you can get to.
Well, I'll do that since I'm kind of having troubles, but yeah, pretty much.
That's basically what you can see. You can see a trail of blood though, that looks to be leading deeper into the cave.
All right, I'm ready to follow. But that ends my turn right now.
Talgar, you're up.
Just gonna kind of shake my head at Vinny since he just took off balls deep into the cave and followed.
Okay.
And then bonus action, I'm going to cast, what the fuck is it called? Shield of Faith onto Vinny.
Ooh.
I get to,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what it is.
Appreciate it.
My turn.
All right, Vesmir, you're up. Tyee, you're on deck.
Okay, I'm moving. I'm just going to use my dash action to get... So I can see to here, and right at the where I'm standing is like just... There's no map.
Do what?
Well, that's as far as the map goes, is where we're at.
Oh, is that how it is?
No.
Yeah.
I have more of it revealed.
Yeah, it just drops off into the ocean.
I just uploaded a screenshot of what we're looking at right now.
Another chunk loaded, but it's just
No.
floating nowhere.
You guys see what I see then.
But yeah, for narrative's sake, I'm following the blood trail. There it is. There it goes.
There it goes.
I just
Okay.
removed the whole thing. So, I was trying to reveal sections that y'all could see.
Sorry, appreciate that, but yeah. 5, 20. I get to about here. Do I'm sort of, I'm walking in, but also being cautious at the same time. Do I see anything from where I'm standing?
Yeah, it looks to be a trail of blood that heads south from where you're at.
Cool. That's my turn.
Okay. Tyee, you're up. Karl, you're on deck.
My friends, this is a futile effort. We have a duty to the caravan, and we are getting sucked into this cavern for a cat. We must turn back and get back to business.
For a cat.
He does have a point. The cat's probably not a threat to us.
I'm more interested in protecting the caravan. We don't know if there are more.
You're right. We do not know if there are more, but we have just killed one and sent another one in there wounded. By going in there right now, they are nothing. There is nothing to worry about. It is time to turn around.
You guys go back. Let me finish this. I could just keep running after the blood.
Even though they say curiosity killed the cat, I don't think it is dead.
No, I do
Cat
not.
might
I do
kill
not think,
curiosity.
I do not think it is dead either. But it is no longer a threat to us. This cat's tried to get easy prey. It failed. It is licking its wound. Went back into its cave. It's done.
Some
That's
passionate
okay.
speech by Tyee. Unless you're doing anything else, Karl, you will be next.
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
Karl's gonna kind of nod approvingly, but shrug and just kind of wander into the cave.
Alright.
Can't let the little green guy just get away. We gotta get him back.
Alright, in that case, Vinny, you're up.
I'll meet you guys. Just give me a quick moment here, and I'll run. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I will dash
Okay.
wherever the blood follows, and I'll end my turn here.
Okay. He looks to be heading deeper into the cave. Talgar, you're up.
I'm just gonna keep following them into the cave because I don't want them to die.
That's perfect Paladin mentality. That's all that matters.
I yell out, Vinny, you sure you want to keep going?
I won't be long.
I'm just gonna keep following behind Vinny and keep an eye on him.
Alright, Vesmir, you're up. Tyee, you're on deck.
So I move in about 20 so feet. Looking through my rat's eyes, do I see anything in this room of interest to my west? To the west.
Nothing really sticks out at you. It does look like that there's some areas of the ground there that look like maybe the cats were bedding down in that room.
No worries, that ends my turn.
Okie dokie. And that would make it Tyee's turn, followed by Karl.
Alright, I'm gonna dash into the cave.
I like good guy cautious Tyee, by the way. I think he's awesome.
I do too.
I do not play this way any other session.
I know, that's why it's so great.
I love it.
I think Ty's done, right?
Oh, yeah, sorry, that's the end of my turn. Yeah, sorry, I moved. I'm done.
Okay. Karl, you're up then.
I moved. I'm done. I dashed.
Vinny, you're on deck. Or Vinny, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna move again. Which way is the blood going? South still?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna both move and dash. That probably gets me here.
You can clearly see the saber tooth.
Is there anything else in this room?
Looks to be a pile of bones and half-eaten carcasses.
No little kitties?
Do you not see the saber tooth in front of you?
No, I'm saying kittens, like babies.
Oh, no.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay. Talgar, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna move and dash just to catch up to friggin' Vinny. And that's it.
Okay. Vesmir, Tyee, Karl.
Vesmir gets taken over by his curiosity and enters into this room here. He gets about there. That's his full movement. Can you just investigate the surroundings? Or
Sure. But
Okay,
while
I'll
you're
use-
in... Go ahead.
Sorry. I want to use my action to investigate.
I will say that you rush in that room with your movement, and before you really get to do anything else, you notice two shapes moving towards you from the ceiling, almost camouflaged like they were stalagmites. But you entering this room has now triggered them awake as they move in, sensing prey afoot.
Okay, so I can see them. Can I cast Ray of Frost at them?
Okay, you're gonna have to give me just 1 second here to...
Yep, alright, take your time.
I have to edit this. Sabertooth gets added. Save. Run. I think it's 8. Time to transfer over initiatives here.
TPK before we even get to episode 1.
I have the 12.
I actually went and added my backup character to this campaign. I almost regret not rolling it initially as a mercy monk.
And the Vesmir, that doesn't really change the order of anything. Oh, and then the cat's at. That can kill initiative here, move it over here. Okay, Vesmir.
So yeah, noticing this movement, I would cast Ray of Frost. In Yeah.
Okay, let me actually reveal. Set size 1 by 1. Set size 1 by 1. Reveal. Let me name this. Okay. Now it's your turn.
Yeah, I rolled a 10 to hit in my panic.
A 10 to hit, unfortunately, does not do anything for you.
That ends my turn.
Tyee, you're up.
Okay. I am going to. Well, I don't have enough movement to get to the entrance of that cave with Vesmir, who I hear screaming now. Now you're screaming. That's what you're doing. So I'm at the entrance.
That's the picture of what's attacking you, Vesmir.
I got that. Thanks.
Ooh, gross. So I had to dash to get here, but I've still got my bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my bonus action Starry Form to that one at the top there on the southernmost side isn't labeled. So there's Tentacle B. That must be Tentacle A, right?
Yeah, it's labeled on my screen.
Yeah, I don't see the label, unfortunately.
Probably line of
So
sight.
Tentacle A, yeah, something like that. So Tentacle A, going to get Starry Formed.
Okay.
It's going to be a 16.
16 hits.
Okay. And it's going to be 9 radiant damage.
Okay.
And that will end my turn.
Fantastic. Karl, you're up.
All right. Yeah, hearing the hearing the distinct sound of Ray of Frost. Gonna move
Need
up
some
here.
lava. Oh, they have to be
Yeah, I don't
connected.
think. Yeah, I do not have to. Yeah, I don't have to die.
Oh,
I hear a tired boy.
Oh no, me? No, he's
No, your son. Yeah.
he's playing Legos, but
Nice.
yeah. Which one did you shoot?
Tentacle A.
Already. We're gonna just do that. Yeah, I could Hunter's Mark, but then I'm out of those. So we're just gonna do a regular shot at Tentacle A.
17 hits.
7. Okay. Arr, 4 damage.
All right. Anything else?
No, I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, that's it.
All right. So the Sabertooth, wounded and hurt and cornered now, backs up, realizing it has nowhere to go, and charges Vinny and pounces. I need you to make a strength saving throw, DC 14.
Five.
You are on the ground as it tears into you. And it rolls a 23
That definitely hits.
and does 11 points of piercing damage as its saber tooth tears into you. A crazed look in its eye. Vinny, you are up.
All right. Well, took out my temporary hit points. I use half my movement to get up and say, and there's nothing else in the room, just that saber tooth and the bones, right?
As far as you can tell, yeah.
All right. Sorry, kitty. Didn't mean to bother you. Bonus action disengage, and I run off. All right, guys, let's go back. I'm done. And that ends my turn.
All right. So the first one will move over here. Rick B can only move. It will move up to you. And so Grick A is going to lash out with his tentacle. There's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
It does 4 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And then bites you with its beak, which is an 11 to hit.
Misses.
Did you ward that attack off? The second Grick will slap at you with its tentacle. It only rolls an 8, so it misses. Talgar, you're up.
I'm gonna yell back at Vinny, "Thanks a lot, you turd!" And I'm gonna get into range of A, and I guess try to put it out of its misery.
All right.
Swing it with my sword. 14.
14 hits.
God, I suck at rolling. 8 damage.
It looks severely injured, barely hanging on, but it is still up and still has some fight left in its eyes. Anything
That
else?
is my turn.
Vesmir, you're up. Tyee, you're on deck.
Okay, so I will cast Magnify Gravity, which works in a 10-foot radius behind creatures.
Gotcha. Okay.
There. They both need to do a Constitution saving throw, DC 14.
Okay, so Grick A will start with that. It rolls an 8. Second Grick will roll a 7.
Okay,
Both
both
fail?
fail. They take 2d8 force damage.
Oh, all right.
They take 9 damage each. Because force damage, the speed is halved until the end of its next turn.
Do they get moved or anything?
I'm just double checking. Increased movement. Speed. No, it doesn't say anything about movement. And I will use my bonus action to cast Misty Step, and I will teleport back away from them.
Okay.
Behind the party.
All right. Unless you have anything else. Tyee, you're up. Karl, you're on deck.
Yeah, I'm gonna go after Tentacle A again. I'm gonna start off with the Starry Form, the Archer,
All right.
and it's a 9. It's gonna miss. Awesome. And again, exasperated. I'm gonna snap my fingers again, producing a flame, and I'm gonna use that to attack the same tentacle.
Okay.
16.
16 hits.
Cool. Rolling damage. 3. 3 fire damage.
It looks severely wounded itself. Most of its tentacle body shredded, but it's still alive. Anything else?
Oh no, sorry, that's the end of my turn. I keep on forgetting to do
Alright.
that, man. Sorry about that.
It's all good, man. Karl, you're up.
No, look at Vinny, very confused, and he's like, "What happened to the cat?"
It's fine. Run.
Just scoot a little bit further away. You turn around behind me and take aim at A.
Okay.
$14.
14 hits, just barely.
$11 damage.
And this is against A or B.
A.
How do you want to do it?
As it pans its beak towards the group, pull the string back and let the arrow loose. Hits it straight into the beak, shattering the beak, and goes right through its head, and it collapses to the ground.
It's one last shudder or two thrashing on the ground before it expires. Anything else?
Yes. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to get myself a little in a less exposed position.
Okay.
No, I'm done. I'm good.
The saber-tooth, frothing with rage and blood dripping from its long teeth, will try to bite you. Talgar, it rolls a 12.
That's gonna miss.
Damn you plated creatures. Vinny, you're up.
After being called a turd, he has a guilty conscience, so he pulls out his rapier, runs back, and tries to stab the cat.
All right.
I'm sorry. Nope, that's not the roll. That's not the right roll.
Okay. That's for damage. All right.
Okay, 17 to hit.
17 hits.
All right.
And roll damage now.
And now roll damage. 8 points of damage.
How do you want to do it?
Just a quick into the head. Put it down fast.
Collapses, exhausted, and expires.
I'm sorry. Kind of ends my turn
Anything
there.
else? All right.
Thanks for coming back.
And that ends Vinny's turn.
Yep. Grick
I'm
will
sorry,
rush.
Charlie. before the tentacles can move because of the magnified gravity,
Okay.
they need to succeed on a strength check against the spell DC of 14.
They just rolled a 15.
That's fine, but their speed is also halved at this point as well.
Oh, you dirty bitch. Alright. So the tentacle struggles against this unseen force, trying to get to Tyee. It just can't make it. It will use... We'll use its dash action to close the distance. And that makes it Talgar's turn. Vesmir, you're on deck.
All right, I'm gonna get as close. I think I can get within range of B to strike it.
Okay.
Looking at the measuring thing. About there.
Yeah.
And I'm
Well,
going to whack it.
What's your movement, 30 or 40?
30.
That's only 6 squares. You're moving there. Yeah, you can do it.
All right. Natural 20, so 25 to hit.
That hits.
Smite, 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 smite.
That's 19 damage, but hold on, there's more. Somewhere here. Oh, I have Savage Attack. When I score a critical hit, I can roll the dice of an additional time and add it to the extra damage.
Fuck yeah.
So that's another D8.
Is that also doubled because of a natural 20?
No.
Oh.
That's you get the D8 because of the.
So it's going to be 21 damage total.
How do you want to do it?
I'm going to slice the fucking thing in half. It's right down the middle.
It just peels apart.
I'm ecstatic with finally a good hit.
And with that, the cave grows quiet other than heavy breathing and the dripping of ichor and an occasional drop of water here and there. Condensation on the roof. We're out of combat.
Now, can we please get back to the damn caravan?
I scavenged the room real quick for anything of interest.
I would like to apologize for my curiosity. You know, it sometimes gets the better of me, but I will be right behind you. And he continues back into the room where he teleported out of and investigates what was left behind.
So, Vinny, give me a perception check or an investigation check if you're digging through everything.
It's not much better. It's
Same
only
thing
8.
For... You notice that the bones in that room are made up of a variety of creatures, spanning from what appear to be dwarves, humans, some smaller creatures, gobloid maybe, just a smattering of those, as well as some other wildlife type skeletons. All of them kind of gnawed, crushed. You can see long gouges in some of the bones, but other than that, you don't find anything of interest.
Vinny, what are you doing in here? These are just bones.
The story is very much the same for you, Vesmir. Although you don't see as many humanoid bones, you find mainly smaller creatures, rats, chipmunks.
Even on a
Things of that
23,
nature.
nothing extra, no little trinkets.
Not in this room.
Dejected,
Well,
Vinny follows the group. It's like, I just wanted a kitten, guys. I'm sorry.
Yes. I'll be out very soon, and I go and investigate. This other
Now, this ain't Vinny's fault.
Okay. So we're
Uh,
gonna start off with a new initiative right now.
Damn it, it was almost going to be a 16, but it's an 8, so 14 total.
Unfortunately, you don't find anything that sticks out in this room other than some areas that look like they've been kind of well worn, bedding type thing areas for the cats.
That
All right, I
these
guess
things
we
seem
head
to
out.
be-
Make sure the caravan's still there and alive.
While we're up here, I come out of the cave and looking to my right. That's still kind of a path along the wall, the cliff face, right?
To the east.
To the east, yes, it is. As a matter of fact, there's a strange kind of dull reddish glow emanating from the cave.
I want to check that out while we're up here real quick.
I'm gonna look visibly just exasperated.
It's like we're on the clock, motherfuckers.
Hold your robes. Hold your robes. You never know what's in
No,
there.
it's just such a young man's game. I remember how I used to be. Okay, let's go.
I'm just hurry. I started all this.
It's a quick peek. All right, so the mouth of the cave will peek in and see what I see.
So you see that there's for the most part, it's a very short cave. But in the back stone walls, you see 3 or 4 small cavities that appear to have illuminated with a dull red light.
Is
Oh,
this something that Vesmir would deem magical? Like, can I do an Arcana check on it?
You can do an Arcana check if you so choose.
21.
It could be the source of something, but again, the illumination seems to be coming from somewhere inside of one of the smaller holes.
I cast.
It's not obvious magical source.
I cast mold earth to shape out a 5-foot hole towards where the glow is coming from.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Sorry.
You're fine. Just gotta pull up things.
Vesmir, do you have a hint? Do you have a hunch that it is just magical in origin?
From where we stand, it is not very well known, so I just want to see a little further, if you know what I mean.
So as you use your mold earth and it widen the hole, a illuminated red and orange serpentine animal comes pouring out and coils on the floor, locking eyes towards your direction. As you widen this hole as well, several small rubies pour out of the hole onto the ground. And we're going to take a quick timeout before we roll initiatives.
Worth it.
It's been less than 10 minutes since our last initiative.
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. My robes are still glowing then.
Yeah, they're very much glowing.
All right.
Cool.
Roll initiative as you get back.
12.
All right, Vinny,
I got a 20.
Vesmir,
10.
Tyee,
10.
which has higher dex, Vesmir or Tyee?
I got a +2.
I got a +1.
Okay. And Karl?
I rolled a nat 1, so I have 7.
Okay.
Screw you.
The fact that I still have 7 with a nat 1.
All right, so this illuminated red and orange serpentine creature pours out of the hole that has been opened and rushes the mouth of the cave.
Actually, Callie, I would have been within 30 feet of that hole to have cast Mold Earth. So if you need to relocate me in the right range of it, that would...
In that case, you'd be basically right in front of it. And it's rushing you. Okay. It is going to lash out at you with its tail. And only gets a 7, and then it is going to attempt to bite you. And only gets a 12.
both miss.
All right. The other 2 holes that are undisturbed have creatures that come pouring out.
Sorry.
As the activity has alerted them, and they will defend their home. Vinny, you are up. Talgar, you are on deck.
All right. I'm going to turn to the first snake and... No, I'm not. I'm going to be like, where is everybody? What are they doing up there? So I'll run on up and then use my dash action to catch up with the party. And that's it. That's as far as I can go. What you guys doing over here? And that's my turn.
Talgar, you're up. Vesmir, you're on deck.
Looks like I can make that. All right, so I'm going to move in towards Vesmir and come up next to him and throw down.
Fuck yeah. Protect this with the...
Okay.
11 to hit.
11 to hit. Unfortunately, it coils around, causing you to miss. It's barely dodging your attack. Anything else?
Say it, see it.
Vesmir, you're up. Tyee, you're on deck.
I will use my action to disengage, and I will back up, and I will wait there. It's my turn.
Okay, Tyee, you're up. Karl, you're on deck.
I'm gonna reach behind me into the sky and grasp something and bring it down, casting Moonbeam on top of the snake, as you can see in the sphere right there, a 5-foot radius. And
Okay.
I've got concentration on that spell. It'll have to make a Constitution saving throw on its turn, or when it enters that range for 2d10 damage, or
Gotcha.
half. So it'll. Then I will use my starry form and toss a little archery bolt at it.
All right.
Oof, it's 12.
Unfortunately, that is not enough. As it dodges her sparkles.
He can't. He's so wing meta.
All right, Karl, you're up.
Alrighty. Bonus action. We're going to bonus action. Get the closest. Oh, I don't see A, B, C on these guys, so we're just going to get the closest one with a hunter's mark, and shoot him because that's just what we do. That was probably going to miss. That's a 13.
Unfortunately, it misses.
See, this
It's a very nimble, dexterous snake.
That's what happens when I say I haven't missed yet, because it's exactly what happens. I just want to make sure, I don't need to hit on the first one to trigger my dread ambusher. Do you know that, or
I don't know. You have to look it up.
Yep. Just making sure. I'm pretty sure it's just I get it.
It's like when you use the attack action.
That's what it is. I knew there was a trigger. So okay, we're gonna do it again, and hope we don't botch it this time. Oh, it almost landed on the 20. It was close.
That will hit.
All right, so let me set up the dice tray. So we're going to have a what? This is 2d8 and 1d6 because this is because I get the extra damage from the 1d8 because of the Dread Ambusher. So it's going to be this number. This number I'm rolling plus 3. Once the other 17 points of damage. And then I'm going to move. Just going to move just a little bit down, right there. Get a bit better view, and then I'm done.
All right. So the snake that's currently in the moonbeam, I have to make a Constitution saving throw.
A Constitution saving throw. Save is 15.
It fails its save.
Okay, rolling damage. It takes 15 damage. Radiant.
It withers and doesn't seem to be able to escape the beam. Its illuminated body begins to kind of char. The skin just boils away, and it hisses a few times, and then expires.
Neat.
The other 2 snakes, seeing this, avoid the moonbeam and swing out towards Talgar.
Bring it.
And they will attempt to whip him with his tail. Is a 10 and a 20.
Nope. Yep.
All right, so the 20 hits. There's 4 bludgeoning damage and 1 point of fire damage. They will both attempt to bite you now. One's a 14.
Nope.
And the other is a 16.
Nope.
All right. And that is their turns. Vinny, you are up.
All right. I'm going to take a run to the mouth of the cave. I say, what's going on in there? And I wriggle my fingers and I cast Glitter Bomb. And both snakes and Talgar have to do a dex save of 12.
Oh,
Snake B fails. Snake C passes.
Talgar, what's your dex save?
He rolled a 1.
Oh no.
Okay, so Snake B and Talgar light up, and all attacks against Snake B and Talgar have advantage.
Snake C is what failed.
Oh, then Snake C is the one. All attacks have advantage on Snake C.
Okay.
And that ends my turn. Oops.
All right, Talgar, you're glowing, and it is your turn.
Say me.
Yes.
C is also glowing.
All right. Bonus action because I'm fucking glowing now. I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
more.
How do I add that to myself?
You just use it to know.
Just have to remember it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and for my action, I'm gonna go after. It says C. C is the one that's glowing. I'm gonna
Yes,
go after
yeah.
the glowing
Yeah.
one.
Yep.
It's going. You have advantage on it.
Wow, both of them are 7, so 12.
Yep, that misses.
Holy shit.
Oh,
God damn it!
that sucks.
Oh, that's my turn.
He just saves up his attacks for when he does hit. All right, Vesmir, you're up. Tyee, you're on deck.
At the one glowing, I will shoot a ray of frost. one was almost a nat 20, but 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
It takes 5 points of cold damage.
All right.
And that ends my turn.
Your ray of frost, as it hits, you see the snake's illuminated body begin to actually like dim quite substantially. Your attack seems to have done more damage than you initially anticipated. Tyee, you're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna move my moonbeam on top of giant snake C.
Okay.
And it says when the creature enters the spell's area for the first time. So I'm assuming it triggers if I move it onto him.
Well, it didn't enter it. You moved it on him. It's like spiritual guardians.
So
they have
when
to enter it or
when
start
becomes-
its turn.
Yeah,
Okay,
it'll
no,
start
that's fine.
its turn into it.
Okay, so I do that, and then I'm gonna use my archer form to shoot Snake B.
Okay.
It's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Yep. And 14. Oh, excuse me. Wrong 9. It's a 6. So 11 damage.
All right. The snake does look bloodied. Unless there's anything else. Karl, you're up.
Yep, that ends the turn. Sorry.
No worries.
Alrighty, well, since the one snake had the Hunter's Mark died, I'll bonus action put Hunter's Mark on Snake C there.
Okay.
Draw the bow back and let fly.
With advantage.
With advantage. That's probably a good thing.
Okay.
No, Jesus.
That one does
Alright,
not
that's a 16, so neither probably hit, right?
hit. What was the first one was what?
Six.
16?
16.
Yeah, first one hit.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Well, you're doing 2 shots or 1?
I'm just doing the one shot with advantage.
Okay, then yeah, then you do hit it with that 1 shot.
Yep. Cool. So we got these guys plus 3 for the Hunter's Mark. 12 damage total.
Okay. Anything else?
Sorry, that's it. Shit. God. I keep forgetting to say that's it.
You're fine. I'm getting a feel for it. All right, Snake B is going to attack with its tail Talgar twice, and it gets to roll with advantage. It's an 18.
Nope.
God damn you.
Nice.
All right. Snake C will roll with its tail.
Oh, 1 sec. He's got to make his Constitution saving throw.
Who?
Okay.
He didn't get hit.
Yeah,
Snake C does.
it's in the moonbeam.
Oh, my bad. I thought you meant for concentration.
Ha! Natural 20.
Oh, okay. So it'll get half damage.
How much is half damage?
It'll be 6.
Son of a bitch!
Saving your crits for nothing.
Well, okay, so it curls up and just disintegrates basically under the radiant energy. But I rolled a natural 20 for the save, and I rolled a natural 20 to hit fucking Talgar, but he didn't get to use it because he died to the fucking moonbeam because he only had 6 HP left.
Oh, shit.
So
Ah,
that one
damn
did
it.
hit. But Snake B does get to at least try to bite Talgar. 19?
It's gonna be a whiff.
Damn it. Okay. Vinny, you're up.
So the only one standing is Snake B, right?
Snake B is the only one up.
Okay. I can actually drop concentration, so Talgar is no longer glowy. And I'll pull out my rapier and I'm like, I'm sorry. And I run up and I try to stab Snake B.
Okay.
And that's gonna be roll to hit. 20, dirty 20.
That does hit.
So I'm going to do 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage. 8 points from the rapier, and I'll do Fury of the Small.
Okay. You take 5 fire damage as you lash into this with your rapier.
All right.
But you did 11 damage total?
Yes, 11 damage total.
Okay, the snake looks really fucked up, but it is still alive.
And then bonus action, disengage, and I get on the other side of Talgar.
Alright, Talgar, you're up.
Alright, I'm swinging on that bitch. That is a dirty 20.
That hits.
$14 damage.
So you destroy the snake, slicing it up, but it does 2 points of fire damage back to you.
Rude.
And with that, the room is clear. And we are out of combat.
Vesmir just
All right.
brushes off any sort of dust on his shoulders and steps forward into the room. You said there were
Okay.
2 extra holes with red glows behind them?
Yeah, but that's what the snakes emerged from.
Just for investigation's sake, he opens up those holes to check that there was nothing else in them.
Several rubies fall out of those holes as you open them up as well.
This is... Our exploration seemed to have paid off. How many rubies are there?
Give me 1 second. I'll tell you. There are 6 rubies in total.
Oh, what's their gold value?
These are uncut, so you would have to have them evaluated by a merchant somewhere. But they're decent size.
Are we going by what's written in D&D Beyond, because rubies supposedly are worth 5,000 gold pieces each?
No, we're not.
What were the other gems that fell out?
They're just rubies.
Oh, so just 6 rubies in total?
6 rubies in total.
Okay.
Vesmir picks them up and says, I will get them appraised, and we will all be rewarded for our hard work this day.
Is the glowing source of light still present, or was that the snake?
No, that was the snacks.
Okay.
That was
All
the
right.
danger ropes.
Now let's get back to the... Wait. I investigate the holes for any sort of snake eggs.
You find none.
Oh, come on. All right. Let's get back to the caravan.
So night has begun to fall here in the valley. It's getting quite dark. The caravan's still kind of on the ramp there. Azam looks very concerned, having watched saber-toothed tigers leap down on you, and then y'all went chasing into a dark hole after them, only to emerge and go into another hole where he heard sounds of fighting, combat, flashes of light, and moonbeams. But you emerge victorious. He looks relieved. And that is where we are going to pause for the week.